Guys, good afternoon and a warm welcome, certainly warm in here to another special Harcourts, Rata and Co-Auction. I'm here, number 44, Empress Avenue in WOLLERT. My name is Robert Ozzimo. I proudly represent the company of Harcourts, Rata and Co. And I'm joined here today by some of my award-winning colleagues in blue. No doubt you notice them around the island bench here today. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Leon Lascaris, Rob Stefanovski, Amelia Faber, Michael Cananzi, and of course, Mr. Leon El-Assaad, who no doubt you've had the great pleasure of meeting throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, I'll share with you now the following announcements which are in place to help you bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that remain available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such conduct. Rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for a 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract here today, with the balance to be paid as settlement in 30 to 60 days' time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. 90 to 120, I apologise. 90 to 120 days, my mistake. So a settlement of 90 to 120 days, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. Appreciate that, Leon. Well, buyers, as with my highest recommendation, what we offer for your consideration and competition here today, a great opportunity to buy this great family home, an abundance of space. You can see just around the island bench in the kitchen how much space there is today. It really feels like home in here, and more than that, we're in a great location with access to absolutely everything that you need for a great lifestyle. Plenty of parkland, a plethora of parkland in the surrounding streets, not far away at all from multiple transport routes, easy access to good quality schools, both primary, secondary, and shopping littered throughout the surrounding streets. The property itself, as I said, an impressive floor plan. This nice, beautiful open space accented by that gas fireplace there, providing that warmth that we need on a cold, rainy day in Melbourne like today. On a more sunny day, though, you need to look only where Rob is there, behind Rob, stepping out to the alfresco, perfect for relaxing or entertaining, and of course a great sized backyard for the kids to play in. Absolutely ticks every single box for you and your family here today. And if you'd like to make it yours, right now is the opportunity to do that, to get the job done, to get the sold sticker on the board. So I'm over to you, buyers. Who'd like to start us off? Now, I did say I'd call it inside, and you promised that you'd bid if I did that. So I'm putting it back on you now. Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands, buyers. Start me where you like.
650.
At 650, thank you, sir. Welcome. Best of luck here today. 650,000. The bid's behind at 50. At 650, the bid now. At 650,000, I'll ask for 75. At 700, even better. At 700,000, even money. At 700,000, man, your word, sir. You said you'd bid and you did. At 700,000. We'll take 10 at 710 now. At 710,000, same courtesy to you both. At 10 at 710. 3 in it now. 20 now. Welcome. At 720,000. At 720,000.
740.
At 740, a great bid at that. At 740, the bid. At 740,000. At $740,000, let's scare you off, so it's a big bid. You can make one too at 40 now. At 740,000, bids here at 40. Opportunity behind, and with you two also at 740,000, fairly been offered. At 740, the bid. At 740,000, first call at 740, we done. At 740,000, second call at 40, the bid. At 740,000, third, final call at 740, the bid. Are we all done? All finished? Silent? Out at 740,000. The bid's here in front, the opportunity with other buyers at 50 now. Welcome back, ma'am, at 50. At 750,000, the bid's here now at 50. At 750,000, same courtesy at 10, or give me one of those trademark big bids. At 750,000, fairly been offered. At 750, the bid. At 750,000, bid here, opportunity with you.
760.
At 60 now. Welcome back at 60. At 760 now. At 760,000. Fairly been offered now at 760. At 760, sir, behind. Only one bid here today. Surely not. At 760, the bid. At 760,000. Fairly been offered. Bid here. Are we done over here, sir? Ma'am, thank you very much for your bids here today. At 760,000. Fairly been offered now. Once at 760, are we all done? at 760,000. Second call at 760. I will take 5 for 760, 65 for 65, and the same courtesy at 5. At 65 in the bids here at 765. At 765,000.
775.
At 775, great bid at 75. I'll still take 5, ma'am. 10's better though. At 775. At 775,000. At 775,000, fairly been offered at 75. At 775, the bid. At 775,000, bid here. Opportunity with you all at 80 now. And welcome back at 80. At 780,000, bid here at 80. At 780 now. At 780,000, fairly been offered at 780, the bid. First call.
85.
At 85 now, 785. At 785. At 785,000. Ma'am, we're on the market and selling. 90 now, 790. We're on the market and selling. Keys are here. I'm not going to seek instructions. My instructions are clear. We're selling. 90 keys are here. At 90 now, it's against your bid. At 790, at 95 now, and 800 beckons now. At 95, we're on the market. We sell here today. No second chances. If you've come to buy, you must bid me now or forever hold your peace. At 795, the keys rest here as it stands. At 795,000, we're on the market. We sell. Play for keeps. No second chances. 795 the bid. First call at 795. Are we done? Second call at 795,000, done and finished. Third, final call at 795.
800.
At 800,000, at 800,000, even money now, and the keys are here now. At 800,000, bids here against you at 800.
805.
At 805,000 now at 805. Maybe try a bigger bid, ma'am. At 805,000. At 805, we're still done over here. Sir, on the phone, are we done? At 805,000, we're on the market and selling. If you're here to buy, you need to let me know now. At 805,000, bids in front, keys in front, we sell. 805 the bid. At 805,000, on the market, selling here today. Playing for keeps once at 805, all done. Second call, $805,000 the bid. Are we done? Finished? For the third and final call, at $805,000 the bid. All done, all finished, all silent and out at 805 and 2.5, 807.5. 807,500 bid there. Can I say 15, sir? Get you back in style. 807,500. There's the bid. Green means we sell. 807,500 now. On the market, selling 807.5. If it comes to buy, now's the time to dig deep. 807.5 at 807,500. What do you say? With me? That's all right. 807,500. Give you a moment at 807.5. At 807,500. Sir, are you coming back with extra funds at 807.5? No, there was nothing there. At 807.5 now. At 807,500. Bid here. 807.5. Sorry, bids here. It's against you at 807.5. Bids here on my left. You're right, sir. Opportunity with you though. Need to know now. 807.5 once at 807.5. All done. Second call, 807.5 now, done and finished. Third, final call, 815, a great bid at that at 815,000, worth the wait at 815, at 815,000, at 815,000, now fairly been offered at 815 the bid, at 815,000, welcome sir at 815, at 815,000, fairly been offered at 815 the bid, at 815,000, we're on the market and selling, need to know here, at 2.5 at 817.5, at 817,500, fairly been offered, bid here now, at 817.5, at 817.5, on the market selling now, 817.5, once, twice, third, 820 now at 820,000 at 820 the bid at 820,000 fairly been offered here 820 at 820,000. Was that the limit? Is it a hard limit, ma'am? At 820,000 we're definitely done. You're absolutely sure? What about a little cheeky half to get you on top? 820.5. Definitely done. You want me to talk to him? No, definitely done. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. 820,000 bids here. Keys are here. We're on the market. We sell. 820 the bid. Once at 820,000, all done. Second call, 820,000, done and finished. Third, final call at 820, all done, all finished, all silent out at 820. Definitely out there, sir. Out over here. Ma'am, tell me one more time you're out and I'll sell here at 820,000. Definitely. Thank you once more for your spirited bidding here today at 820. Once, twice, third, final call. Done, finished, silent out. We're selling, 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 sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me in congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts, Rata and Co auction. Have a great weekend. Thank you.